Hello, YouTube. Something has happened here, and it's I can't adjust my seat, or I need to adjust my seat to be lower. Hair, makeup, and setting lag. Oh, where is the oh, for crying out loud. Where is the I don't want to be leaned over. I guess I could be back here. Yeah, there we go. I guess that's what I'll do. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get started. We are starting with fact or crap. Honey Bunch, hey, nice to meet you. Where have you come from, Honey Bunch? Are you from Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? Let us know. Alrighty, Denjoga's here. Who do we got? Eggs, CC, Jay, IC, John, Honey Bunch, and Denjoga. Jay, yes. Alrighty. Fact or crap? So tell me if this is a fact or crap. Henry VIII's Tudor crown's small gold centerpiece worth millions disappeared sometime after 1642. In 2017, it reappeared inside an unclaimed silver teapot in a West London pawn shop. Is that true? Wow, Honey Bunch, nice to see you. Is that fact or crap? Honey Bunch, you're like of the less than probably 10 people that have joined me from YouTube. Is that a fact or crap? We got some crap, some facts, a true IC doesn't want to say fact or crap. And it is crap. King Henry VIII's gold centerpiece did disappear sometime after 1914, reappearing in 2017 when a detectorist, I guess somebody who goes around with metal detectors, Kevin Duckett, dug it up in an English field, a royal recovery. Wow. Wonder if he got paid very much for that. All right. Let's start playing some Final Jeopardy. Here we go. Hope you guys had a good day. And anybody going to play on Reddit? Hello, Reddit. I just had a good Reddit session of trivia. I had like over 10 upvote points. All right. 19th century names. Hey, well, give it a try. Already having troubles. 19th century names. Once known as the handsomest man in America, he performed his last play, The Apostate, on March 18th, 1965. A lot of lag. I might get rid of. Nobody's going to play on Reddit. Hello, Reddit. Anybody there? I'm not sure what's going on. This is 19th century names. Oh. Did you catch the year? 1965. Anybody know actors from 1865? Sorry, did I say 1865. Anybody know any actors from 1865? He's pretty famous. And I'll let you know, he was pretty famous for other than his acting. I said 1965. I meant 1865. 19th century names would be hard to find in 1965. 19th century names are in 1865. So anybody have an idea? No. Charlie Chaplin in 1865? No. No, not Houdini. There we go. John Wilkes Booth is the answer. Yes. He was an actor. That's why he was at the theater at that time. Yes, John Wilkes Booth. All right. 20. Let's try not to repeat that mistake. Anybody? Hello? Give me a big brain emoji or something else. 20th century music. European music has 3 B's. 20th century American music has 3 C's. Were John Cage, Elliott Carter, and this composer conductor. Reddit, do we want to play trivia tonight? There we go. K. Laflaneur. I'm going to call you Laflan. Yes, he was there for other reasons. Anybody know? 20th century European has 3 B's. 20th century American music has 3 C's. They were John Cage, Elliott Carter, and the conductor. His last name starts with C. I see. He was a conductor, whatever. There we go. Here fan is here. Reddit, are we playing? Not playing? Let's just check one thing out here. Anybody? I can't read it again because I looked at the answer. Had a good travel show. Nobody joined me on the nobody joined me on Generous Travelers. Oh well. Collins? No, it wasn't Collins or Kanye. Mr. C. It was Aaron Copland. Aaron Copland. All right. Next. Okay, here we go. This is for a generous point. First person to get it, pen in hand, gets the point. 20th century America. Okay, 20th century America. The 2 contenders in the closest U.S. presidential popular vote in the 20th century. 20th century. Underspells, nice to see you. Sean, not yet. Ideas are still flowing. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. 39 subs, though. It's a good start. I tried to. CC, it's only on Reddit. Everything's on Reddit, not Travelers was on Reddit, not YouTube. That's probably why there's. It's not Truman and okay, Laflan. Laflaner. Laflan gets it with John Kennedy and Richard Nixon. Reddit beats YouTube. All right, next question. I think Bush Gore was in the 21st century, not the 20th century. North American cities. In 2017, this city celebrated its 375th birthday and the 50th anniversary of an event that made it an international tourist destination. What could that be? Oh, no. 50th. What would that be? Oh, yeah. What was the question? You know what? Kay LaFlang got it. Nobody on Reddit got it. So I'm gonna add, my next question is gonna be a generous point question. Sorry, I got thrown off there. I'm just gonna go to the next. The answer, Montreal. I need a co-host. I've had to do too many things here, fan. 15,000 questions later. I'm getting more balled up. I'm almost a year older than when I first started. It was Montreal, 67. Yeah. 68 Olympics, maybe. All right, here we go. Notable women. Someone has to click the pen. Here we go. Notable women. This is for a generous point. I don't know what I can do to make myself remember. Here we go. Notable women. In 1967, Dame Cecily Saunders founded St. Christopher's, the first modern one of these. In 2005, she died there. Did that make sense to somebody? Whoever answers it first gets a generous point. In 1967, Dame Cecily Saunders founded St. Christopher's, the first modern one of these. In 2005, she died there. In 2005. It's actually not the 72 Montreal. It was the 76 Montreal Olympics. But 17, I think it was the World Expo that it was referring to. All right. Anybody else want to guess here? How many people do I have? Anybody else for the generous point? All righty. Okay. Nobody got it. I think that's everybody. It was, what is a hospice? A hospice. So, yeah. Next one, generous point. Here we go. Generous point coming up here. From movie to musical. A play within a play called Pretty Lady suddenly needs a new leading lady in this ever popular musical. A play within a play called Pretty Lady suddenly needs a new leading lady in this ever popular musical. Anybody know what that musical is? Eggs, remember, in the form of a question, that wasn't the right answer, but anybody else? Five. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm cutting off my hair here. It's not hair. Alrighty, not Fair Lady, Cinderella, Hairspray, or Hair. It was 42nd Street. Alrighty, another generous point question. Still have my pen in hand. Landmarks. Jacques Germain Soufflot, who designed this Paris landmark, was interred there 49 years after dying. Alrighty, landmark. Jacques Germain Soufflot, who designed this Paris landmark, was interred there 49 years after dying. Anybody else? We could be here all night. None of those are correct. It was the Pantheon. The Pantheon. Another generous point question. The insect world. The insect world. Jay, that's about the size of it. It doesn't make sense that the iPhone, unless they, I don't know, put them under a footing or something. But yeah, the rest were kind of name buildings in France. Anyways, or in Paris. The insect world. I think there isn't there a Pantheon in Paris? Yeah, there's a Pantheon in Paris. All right. The insect world. The ancient Romans gave it its name, which means hairy cat. Come on, somebody's got to know this. The insect world. The ancient Roman gave it its name, which means hairy cat. There we go. John, finally putting us out of our miseries, our collective miseries. John gets it with, wow, 3 upvotes and 2 votes on Reddit. No love there. Hello, Bob Landy. It was the caterpillar. John getting it. Yoga eventually getting it. Oh, eggs. Eggs, remember, Jackie style answers. There we go. But John was first with what is caterpillar? All right. Modern languages. Modern languages. An estimated 100,000 plus people speak this language whose nouns have no genders and end with O, like the ending O. Yes, Esperanto. Sean gets it right. So I did try and learn that for about, I don't know, a day or two on one of the language learning apps. Wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. Somehow I thought it would be English with some O's on the end of it, and it's not quite that easy. So I gave up Esperanto. Shakespeare. Though Shakespeare wrote many plays about kings, she's the only title character who is a queen. Anybody know? Bob getting Esperanto as well. Shakespeare. Though Shakespeare wrote many plays about kings, she's the only title character who is a queen. Even I knew this one. Yes, Risa. Who is Cleopatra? Cleopatra is correct. Leflan gets it as well. Children's literature. Max et les Maxi Monstres. That was kind of a Spanish pronunciation. Maxi Monestres? No, I don't know. Is the French title of this children's classic. Max et les Maxi Monstres is the French title of this children's classic. John coming up with another one. What is Where the Wild Things Are? I think, John, you could answer Where the Wild Things Are. No, that's more of a statement, not a question, right? I wonder if that would still work in official Jeopardy. Risa got it as well as eggs. Alrighty, let's go again. Explorers. This famous explorer was born in Larvik, Norway, October 6, 1914. There we go. We are done on Reddit, and I'm not going to bring it back. I wasn't feeling the love. All right. All righty. This famous explorer was born in Larvik, Norway, October 6, 1914. Not Leif Erikson. I think he was earlier. Amundsen? No. 1914. Buzz Lightyear, Thor. Thing is, Stanjoga, it's the only place I get new people. Honeypot or whatever, he's already gone. There we go. Icy gets it. Who is Thor Heyerdahl? Heyerdahl. Yes. Countries of the world. In 1947, these two nations became the first new members of the British Commonwealth since the original group in 1931. I can think of. Can I think of one? Countries of the world. In 1947, these two nations became the first new members of the British Commonwealth since the original group in 1931. Yes, I had this. Didn't feel right to me. Half of it didn't feel right. Sean, always qualifying whether he knows it or not. There we go. Risa gets it. What is. I knew it was Pakistan, but I would have thought India. Was India named something before the division between India and Pakistan? I thought it just became like India. Anyways, I need to look that up. Famous names. Once a top spy, he invented the mugshot seen on reward posters in the Wild West. Yes, famous names. Once a top spy, he invented the mugshot seen on reward posters in the Wild West. Anybody who is Mr. Mug, who is Uncle Sam? No, it's not Mug or Uncle Spy Sam. I've never heard this name before. If you were on Jeopardy in 2006, you would be going, what on earth? It's not Doc Holliday. It's not what. There we go. Icy gets it. Who is Alan Pinkerton? Alrighty. The U.S. government. The U.S. government. Before signing the bill creating this, President George W. Bush noted its nearly 170,000 employees and a new kind of war. Muggy McMugface. Yes, Running Funk and Dinjoga getting it right with the Department of Homeland Security. British authors. The author of more than 50 books, he won 6 Hugo Awards and was nominated for a 1968 Oscar. Space Wars. British authors. The author of more than 50 books, he won 6 Hugo Awards and nominated for a 1968 author. It's not Asimov, Fleming, Don, Wells, Dighton. I'm not sure, actually. Dinjogo. 2001 didn't come out in 1968, though. So it was later than that. There we go. Icy gets it with Arthur C. Clarke. There we go. Dinjoga did get him. Is he the author of 2001? I don't know. Dinjoga is having a conniption, I think. The movie, Sean? I don't think the movie came out in 2000. 2001 didn't come out in 1968, did it? Somebody check that. No, the book, yes. But he won an Oscar. It did? That's the novel. The novel came out in 1968. When did the book come out? When did the movie come out? When did the actual movie? We gonna fight here? When did the movie come out? I'm pretty. Really? Oh, oh, it is too. Wow. What did I know? Give everyone a generous point. I did look it up. Wow. I thought it was later than that. I thought it came out in with the movie. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I honestly thought it came out later. Like when I was born. After I was born. All right. All right. Next, no, generous points for all. All right. I see it here. I've got it coming up here. I believe you now. I thought it was somehow I thought it came out, I don't know, in the 70s. All right. World capitals is a repeat question. Religious personalities. In the 56 years from 1948 to 2004, he appeared 48 times on the Gallup Poll's annual Most Admired lists. Oh, I think I know who this is. Oh, maybe not. Religious personality. In the 56 years from 1948 to 2004, he appeared 48 times on the Gallup's most admired list. Yes, John. Hey, there's somebody I recognize. Yes, John and Manfred coming up with Billy Graham. I wonder why 2004 was the ending, because he lived longer than that. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that was the last time he was on the list. Yes, Billy Graham. All right. U.S. cities. Name for the ore once mined there. This city at an altitude of 10,152 feet is home to the National Mining Hall of Fame and Museum. What could that be? U.S. cities. Name for the ore once mined there. This city at an altitude of 10,152 feet is home to the National Mining Hall of Fame and Museum. No, it's not. I thought of Denver right away, but Denver is not the name of any ore that I know of, nor is Boulder. It's a city, it's not a state. So Oregon and Kentucky. Boulder isn't really anybody else? Golden, Colorado? No. Now we're going to just name all the ores and hope one of them is right. It's a city, not a state, guys. Anybody? No, it is. I've never heard of it. I bet you nobody else has. It's all right, no worries. Leadville or Leadville? Probably Leadville. Leadville. Anybody know where Leadville? Somebody look up where is Leadville. Is it in Colorado? I was thinking Silver or something too, John, but it's Leadville. U.S. states. In 1721, explorer Charles Voigt called a point at the border of these two states the finest confluence in the world. The question didn't show her the name of the city. Here we go. U.S. states. In 1721, explorer, it looks like Charles Voice, I don't know, called a point at the border of these two states the finest confluence in the world. I have no idea. There we go. I see. Yes, Missouri and Illinois is correct. I'm not sure. Would anybody know what's at Missouri and Illinois that makes it the finest confluence of two states? American novels. The narrative in this 1851 novel contains a dissertation on. Oh, sorry, that's Moby Dick again. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, that's another one. Yes. Yeah, I think maybe one more night. Tomorrow night's going to be the last night of this. Too many repeat questions. In 2021, experts in Oslo concluded that it was the artist who wrote on this painting could only have been painted by a madman. There we go, Jay. We apologize for everything, Jay. Anybody know paintings? In 2021, experts in Oslo concluded that it was the artist who wrote on this painting could only have been painted by a madman. There we go. Manfred. What is the scream? Yes. Yes, I see. You've identified. I haven't given out a generous point in a while. Maybe I need to do that. All right. Well, I just had a repeat question from something earlier today. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is for a generous point to join John with another generous point. On January 29th, 1944, Margaret Truman, accompanied by her senator father, christened this battleship. There we go. No cheating. No direct line to my brother. Anybody know? This is for a generous point. On January 29th, 1944, Margaret Truman, accompanied by her senator father, christened this battleship. There we go. Running Funk. I'm going to give it to you, even though you had an eye. Yes, Running Funk gets it. What is the USS Missouri? The USS Missouri is correct. Running Funk knows his battleship. The pair, this is Greek mythology. The pair who accompanied their father into battle were called Timur and Formido, fear and terror by the Romans. This pair, not the pair, this pair. Greek mythology. This pair who accompanied their father into battle were called Timur and Formido, fear and terror by the Romans. Who are the Teen Titans? Sister Simple, Castor, and Pollux. No, it's none of those. It's not Remus and Romulus. Think Mars. Think Mars. That's my clue. I think it's the right clue. Does that help anybody? Not Castor and Troy. No, as in the planet eggs. Mars. There we go. Sameo gets it. What are Phobos and Deimos? Yes, Sameo. I assume my hint helped. Alrighty. American inventors. This Grammy winner, who died in 2009 at age 94, was an inductee in both the Rock and Roll and National Inventors Hall of Fame. Anybody know? American inventors. This Grammy winner who died in 2009 at 94 was an inductee in both the Rock and Roll and National Inventors Hall of Fame. This is who I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of it by name. I was like, it was probably a guitar creator, and Denjoga was correct. Who is Les Paul? No, I'm pretty sure I think we've had an answer about Les Paul, but not in Final Jeopardy like this, and not the American inventors angle. I'm pretty sure I've never heard that before. So it was a Les Paul. Flags. Here we go. Flags. This color appears on more different national flags than any other. Ah, 50-50. Well, it wasn't 50-50. There's way more than 50 colors. I mean, there was more than two colors. I see John and Running Funk coming up with red. How, as a Canadian, did I not know that? I was thinking blue for some reason. I was going to I don't know, Asian and stuff like that. Or not Asia, like Australia and New Zealand and stuff. But it is red. Alrighty, government. In the majority of the state legislatures, this person presides over the Senate. So there is red on the Australian flag too, right? Not just blue, even though British is blue, but also red, yes. Yeah, I was messing that up. Government. In the majority of the state legislature, this person presides over the Senate. Anybody know other than not Caesar, not the Senate president? Wow. Not the governor, not the vice president, not the pro tem. I'm not sure what that is. Nobody knows. Wow. So many Americans playing, and nobody knows who presides over the Senate. Anybody else want to guess? The janitor. The lieutenant governor. We have those in Canada as well. The lieutenant governor. The lieutenant governor in Canada is appointed actually by the Queen. Oh, John? Oh, sorry, John. I missed the LT. I thought it was a typo, actually, John. Yeah, I see it now. You didn't want to spell it out. I get it. No, what is the it governor? That's how I read it. I know LT equals lieutenant. I just didn't read it that way when I saw it. Alrighty, 15,000 questions. It's going to be my excuse from now on. 15,000 questions. Sports. One of two sports which, in order to avoid injuries, ban left-handed playing. I think I know one of them, actually. Sports. One of two sports in which, in order to avoid injuries, bans left-handed playing. There we go. Sean gets one of them. I always forget the pronunciation of it. Jai Alai, I think. The other one, I'm not so sure. Oh, I think I know. And that makes sense. The other one's tough. It's for the rich. The second one, only the rich get to play. Only the very rich get to play. Only the wealthy. No, curling isn't a rich man. There we go. Denjoga gets it. Same with CC. Yeah, what is polo? I guess, yeah, if there was left-handed polo players, that might be too difficult in terms of how the sport is run. Anyways, U.S. states. Field hockey? I bet you there's left-handed field hockey players, CC. I'd be surprised. Why? There's no safety issue with field hockey. Anyways, not going to argue it. U.S. states. Of all the U.S. states named after European monarchs, it's the one that reaches the farthest west. Sameo, it's a Japanese sport that you play, Asian, maybe not Japanese, where you play with a big long scoop and you whip balls at it's the fastest sport in the world in terms of ball speed. Of all the U.S. states named after European monarchs, it's the one that reaches the farthest west. Yes. Running Fun gets it with Louisiana. All right. Okay. All righty. No, Sameo, it's an Asian sport, not a French sport. All righty, here we go. Children's Lit for a generous point. Children's Lit. Introduced in 1945, she claimed to have the middle names Delicatessa, Window Shade, Macromint, Ephron's daughter. Anybody get that? Children's Lit. Introduced in 1945. She claimed to have the middle name Delicatessa, Window Shade, Macromint, Ephraim's daughter. Oh. I did not get this. It's not Madlade or Macromint. It's not Nancy Drew. Oh, interesting. In Spain. Not Jane Austen. Not Ramona. Oh, this is for a generous point, too. Anybody else? Oh, Matilda. All right. 3, 2, 1. It was Pippi Longstocking. Next question for a generous point. American Women. A collection of her writings include letters to her famous husband and articles like Eulogy on the Flapper. American Women. A collection of her writings include letters to her famous husband and articles like Eulogy on the Flapper. Highlight. Oh, okay. Yes, Denjoga, even getting the first name. Denjoga. John, Running Funk, and Denjoga all getting the points. Denjoga CC, Michael, yes. Zelda Fitzgerald. Didn't know there was actual Zelda as a name. Pronounced Hyli. Oh, that's now even easier. Hyli. Notable names. Notable names. What are you saying hey for, CC? Denjogo was first, the way I see it. So, in 1908, he turned the techniques he used to train army troops into a manual for training small groups of boys. Really? Is that true, Sean? I feel like that's a made-up fact, but anybody know notable names? In 1908, he turned the techniques he used to train army troops into a manual for training small groups of boys. That's who I think it is, Manfred, but I'm not sure. Anybody know his name? It's not Patton or Roosevelt. Anybody have an idea? No, not Henry Ford. Not John Scout. Anybody? Lord? Who was... There we go. Cece gets it. Robert Baden. It says Lord Baden-Powell, but anyways. All right. Next question. Great moments in the 20th century. Great moments in the 20th century. On September 20th, 1904, about 9 months after making a great advance, these two made another advance by going in a circle. I think I know who this is. Yes, Sean and Denjoga and Mike the Canadian. Who are the Wright brothers is correct. Orville and Wilbur. Geography and literature. Geography and literature. Leo Tolstoy's story about Haji Murat, who slew the Russian swine, opens in this present-day Russian Republic. Geography in literature. Leo Tolstoy about Haji Murat, who slew the Russian swine, opens in this present-day Russian Republic. We've got to get the geography here, people, not the name of the book. It's not Ukraine, though that seems like a possibility these days. Sheesh, what's going on there, eh? Anybody else? Slovakia, Moscow, Siberia? No, I'm just going to give the answer. Chechnya. Chechnya is correct. Directors. He was an actor for 21 years before he directed his first feature film at age 23 in 1977. Who is that? Excuse me. Directors. He was an actor for 21 years before he directed his first feature film at age 23 in 1977. Yes, Ron Howard. I didn't realize he was directing as far back as 1977. Yes, Ron Howard. Running Funk is correct. Same with IC. Alrighty. The title of this 1951 novel comes from the hero's fantasy of rescuing children falling from a cliff. Yeah, me neither, somehow. Daman, where have you come from? Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? I think I might have seen you on Eventbrite, actually. Who gets that? Sean gets it right with Who is Catcher in the Rye? Catching those kids falling off a cliff. Yes, Daman, which one? Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? Yes, probably to Eventbrite. I think I saw your name there. Alrighty. Nobel Prize winners. Nobel Peace Prize winners. Sorry, Nobel Peace Prize winner. The two Middle East prime ministers of the same country who shared the 1994 Nobel Peace Prize with another leader. I know what country it is. I can't think of, I don't know if I know the names. Oh, I had one of them. Anybody? Sorry, I looked at the answer, so I can. Oh, really? There we go. Semeo got the one that I had, which is Yitzhak Rabin. Anybody know the other one? I thought Sharon, but it was not Sharon. It was not Netanyahu. Anybody else name a Israeli leader from 1994? Yes, no, maybe so. Shimon Peres. Shimon Peres is the second one. Golda Meir, yeah, she was much earlier than that. Business and industry. Business and industries. Gunmakers Remington and Sons began making this different product in 1874. Couple more questions, then we will wrap it up. So revolver is what they used to, or what they were making before. It is not cash registers, razors, fax machines. It has nothing to do with weaponry. I think that's what they were making previous. What did they launch into? IC was sort of getting there. Sorry, CC, too late. What else was Remington making? It's not weaponry. There we go. Sean gets it. What is typewriters? Alrighty, two more questions. So yeah, so guys, I'm going to be starting a Generous Travelers YouTube channel. So if you haven't done it yet, go over. I'm going to plop it in here. If you haven't subscribed, maybe my brother hasn't, go over here and subscribe to Generous Travelers. Let's get that up over 40. That would be awesome. I'm going to ask this question, one more question, and then we're going to call it a night. All righty. Here we go. Minerals. These two nations, this is back in 1990, okay? Minerals. A free, there you go. Not quite IC, but there you go. Yes, I'll come and meet you personally wherever you are in the world. Minerals. These two nations lead the world in the production of gold. This is back in 1990. Yes, I got it. Nails it. Mike the Canadian. I got both of them first guess. Nobody's gotten either of them so far. There we go. Here fan got one of them. Anybody else? Anybody? Here fan got half. Correct. All righty. It was South Africa and the USSR. I thought Russia, but yes, back in 1990, it was still the USSR. So yeah, South Africa, I got that. I knew South Africa off the bat, and then I guess Russia just based on pure size alone. All right, here we go. This is the last one for the night, guys. This is the last generous point. Joining John, Running Funk, and Dinjoga will be whoever got this first or gets this first. Women in history. In an 1863 essay, Harriet Beecher Stowe probably, called this woman whom she had met with the Libyan Sybil, sorry. The Libyan Sybil. Did we catch that? Women in history. In 1863 essay, Harriet Beecher Stowe called this woman who she had met with the Libyan Sybil. Anybody know that rather obscure question? And even more obscure answer? No. I'm going to ask a new question. Nobody got it. It was Sojourner Truth. Just seems like almost a made-up name. All right. Here we go. British novels. Too late there, Sameo. British novels. A laboratory known as the House of Pain is on Noble's Isle. The title setting of this novel. Anybody? No British novels. A laboratory known as the House of Pain is on Noble's Isle. The title setting of this novel. Dinjoga gets it right. 2 points for Dinjoga. I should do this more often just in case I lose. There we go. Just so we know, John gets a point. Running Funk and Dinjoga times 2. Oh, there we go. My brother got it as well. Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much for playing. Join Generous Travelers if you haven't and enjoy traveling. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock again, every night, 10 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, we'll hang out again. Have a good night. Probably the last night of, maybe I'll stretch it one more. We'll see. Alrighty, guys. Have a good night. We will see you on the morrow. Bye now.